Aquarius placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. So this is going to be a timeless reading. We'll see what messages you need to be relayed at this time. I do also have my manifestation oils for sale. I have restocked my most popular one, which is the Money and Abundance oil. I also have one for protection, one for activating your spiritual gifts and attracting genuine and romantic / platonic relationships. You can also use that towards yourself. So each one of these is made with herbs, essential oils, crystals, and I do put 24 karat gold in each vial, and it should last you about 2 to 3 months. Extremely potent. I have a lot of repeat customers because they love using this on a daily basis. And if you'd like to check out the reviews, purchase that, or anything about personals, the link will be in the description box. So let's see what you guys need to know. Sorry, there's like cards in here from a different deck. Yeah, like this one. What do you guys need to know at this time? We have Six of Wands, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, the Fool, Page of Wands, Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, so there may have been someone who left you behind, whether it was a family member or a friend. This person pushed you out without a real explanation. I feel like there was someone you were connected to that made the conscious, selfish decision to leave you behind and pursue someone else, a new path, a new relationship, a friend that left you behind to go and basically be in another friend group. That's just like an example. And I feel like whoever this person was, they felt like they had the upper hand for a while. Some of you, this may have been someone that you haven't spoken to in a couple of years, and they're going to try to make a comeback. Others of you, this is someone that you were connected to, and they were very selfish, and they held back the entire time. Since you guys have been separated, their life has just been in shambles. It's been like a series of bad karma and certain scenarios that have gone on, and it was basically to teach this person that they can't treat people as if they're disposable. Whoever you were connected to, male or female, they were used to dealing with women or men for the sole reason of what they can get from them, and they tried to do this to you, and they may have been successful at it. However, you're somebody who is highly protected, so anyone that brings you any form of harm, that energy eventually comes back to them. And I feel like that's what's happening to this person right now, because they don't have any peace of mind. This is someone that's having a hard time sleeping, having a hard time even just doing their daily functions, and it's like they're riddled with guilt. They're constantly ruminating over certain past scenarios that happened. Some of you may have strong ancestors and guides who protect you at all costs, and they literally go and haunt people that do you wrong, whether you know this is true or not. And with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords, so those of you that have shed a lot of tears or have cried because of certain people that are no longer in your life, and you feel like there's been no repercussions, you may not have been seen what's going on. You may not have access to these people anymore, but trust and believe that the same amount of sorrow, the same amount of turmoil, the same amount of stress they've put on you, they're getting that back times 3. Because with the Nine of Swords, these people don't have peace. And the reason why they don't have peace is because they treated someone who had such pure intentions and a pure heart with disregard, and they thought they were going to get away with it. This is like a case of someone who doesn't believe in like karma or God, and they feel like, okay, well, I can just go and do whatever it is that I want. Like, who's going to make me do differently? Or what repercussions would I even have to be able to want to do better? And so now this person's they're getting like their ego blown. This person's getting humbled in some way. They took some sort of unnecessary risk towards a path that seemed at the time like it was better, or it seemed like, you know, they were going to get a better return, and that's not the case at all. Within the next 3 months, I see you getting out more, getting more attention, more accolades. So if you have like an online business, or if you're on social media, this is like you getting more traction, more people attracted to your site, some of you even possibly going viral. And I also feel like you do have people that watch you because they don't have access to you anymore, and so the only way that they can get into your energy is by like watching from the outside. And anyone from the past, don't let them return to you unless you know for a fact that it was just situations or separation that was caused by circumstances and just by like misunderstandings. The only people that you should let back into your life are the ones that you know, respect, and trust you. Like, they haven't done anything to really betray you. It's just like, sometimes life happens. Sometimes people move. Sometimes, you know, people have their plate full and they can't truly focus on you. So there are apologies that you're going to receive from two people. One of them is worth accepting that apology for and maybe even reconciling and trying to renew the relationship. And the other person is just trying to see if they can get one over on you once again. So you're going to get tested coming in with either a love interest, a friend, or a family member. This is going to be somebody who's really enticing. They're going to look the part. They're going to check all your boxes physically. However, internally, this is going to be someone who doesn't have a clear path. It's like they're kind of just going with the flow. It's like they're getting in whatever they can get in. This is someone who may not be serious about you. They could have the potential to stress you out and really hurt you if you allow yourself to be strung along, because this is like a repeat of something that happened in the past, and the universe wants to see, has the Aquarius placement learned the lesson? If we throw this person that we love so much, the Aquarius placement, a friend who is just as shady as the last friend, who has, you know, similar red flags, will they be able to identify it before things are too late? If we send the Aquarius placement a lover who may not be, you know, the best, they may not have the best of intentions. Like, this is a lover that's known to juggle multiple people or to have multiple people heartbroken at the same time. And if you don't heed to the signs, there's a high chance or risk that you can go through the same past cycle all over again. And that's going to be your lesson to learn. So let's go ahead and see Aqua placements. What do you guys need to know at this time? We have King of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be in your full power. You're going to be in your full power. The next like 3 months is like you being exactly who you're meant to be. Honest, truthful, structured, even if, you know, you kind of just do anything throughout the day. It's like you have certain skill sets that other people do not. Your key to success is to use your discernment, because you have this strong ability of sight to really look at someone and just know exactly what they're about, if they're shady, if they're conniving, if they're loving, if they're underhanded. So use that ability to your advantage, because with the Six of Wands, this is a time for you to kind of let go of boundaries or just of being so defensive, because there was a point in time where you had to protect yourself from other people, and now it's like you almost have to unlearn those coping mechanisms, because you're in a new phase of your life. You've gone through some sort of portal because you're advancing, your vibration and your frequency are increasing, so you're now being moved into another phase of your life. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, in the past there was like a lack of collaboration, a lack of help, a lack of like people believing in you, standing up for you. Some of you, if you've been having issues with a job, this is a new job being available to you coming up soon. However, it may take a couple of months. I would say like by March. That's when this job situation will get better. And so if you have been laid off or you don't have a job at this moment, even though it is causing you stress in some way, this is like the universe's way of forcing you to reflect or forcing you to rest if you know you're someone who doesn't really take time to reflect in some way. We have Nine of Swords. On top of Nine of Swords, we have the same card with two different decks. So there's a heavy emphasis on overthinking or spending too much time in your mind and needing to go out more, go into nature, taking walks, unplugging from the technology, TVs, anything of that nature. We have Five of Swords coming out here again. So people are going to keep trying to play mind games with you, because for some reason it's like people like to test your intelligence, or they like to test your luck, or sometimes people may treat you as if you're naive, and they quickly find out that you're not the type of person to play games with, because you can see right through someone. This is also, the King of Swords is someone who will thrive in a position of authority, cop, military, boss, supervisor. You're meant to be in positions where you are your own boss, or you don't basically have to like check in with somebody else. And with the Emperor in reverse, you have a tendency of attracting lovers, friends, and people who are jealous of you in their own ways, and that jealousy is deflected onto you somehow. So this is like you attracting a lover, and this lover knows your potential, and instead of this person meeting you at your level, they try to drag you down in some way, or they try to beat you up, or whether it's emotionally or mentally, like they want to take your self-esteem down so that they can rise up. Because the Emperor in reverse is a narcissist. someone who has narcissistic tendencies. So this is kind of what your lesson is, to be able to identify people that have narcissistic tendencies and not allowing them to confuse you, to create illusions, to stress you out. If this is a toxic boss that has been, you know, causing chaos for you, this person's going to get fired and they're going to get replaced by someone who is going to know how to deal with people the right way. Because there's like a heavy emphasis on like complaints, not on your behalf, but you're just dealing with people that are coming in with ill intentions off the bat. Like, it's different if someone is genuine with you and then something happens and they change along the way. That's not the case with you at all. It's like you attract people that are shady off the bat. They come to you with the intention of taking either energy, time, effort, money, misusing you in some way. And the only way you can protect yourself is by using your discernment. So let's see. What else do Aqua placements need to know at this time? Three of Pentacles. Collaborations are going to be happening. Get-togethers. Look, the Nine of Swords came out 3 times. If this is not depression, this is overthinking, sleepless nights, or just not being able to rest, needing more peace in your life. Especially after a period of time where there was a lack of balance. And this lack of balance isn't even caused by you. It's caused by other people outside of you that bring nothing but conflict and chaos into your life. There's also going to be a secret that's revealed. This secret that you find out is going to leave you stuck. So this is like you finding out an ex has moved on or is pregnant. Or finding out that, you know, someone that you trusted lied to you, spread, you know, rumors about you. And this is something significant that I feel you're going to find out, that someone who you thought was in your circle was actually a competitor the entire time, and they were making your life harder on purpose. And it's basically going to solidify the ending of the relationship that you have with this person. So someone in your circle that you're around, even if it's not directly, it could be indirectly, you're going to be finding out some sort of information, and it's just going to lead to an ending. Somehow this is going to affect you in some way. Not affect your life, but it's just going to affect how you look at people, or how you look at how trusting you are of individuals. So, Aqua placements, last spread. What do you guys need to know? Yeah, Knight of Wands. You see this person? You see how they have this salamander on their arm? You have a tendency of attracting snakes, or people that are like hijacked by demons or entities. So they could act right 1 second, and the next thing you know, they're just completely ballistic, being crazy towards you, or just lashing out, being manipulative. And with the Magician, you're someone who has all the tools that you need to create the life that you want within your disposal. Yes, you may not have $1 million to get all your projects off the ground, but you have not just the knowledge in general, but you have the opportunity to be able to gain something substantial for yourself. But you have to be able to invest in yourself. Some of you, your family takes a lot of your time or your money or your efforts, especially if you have children. This is like children funneling your resources. And of course, that's something that's to be expected. But this is also saying, like, if you are a parent in some way, to put yourself first and to do those nice things for you as well. Like, it's not just about your kids. Like, your kids need to make sure that you're good so that you can continue to provide for them. The Two of Pentacles is also financial issues, financial problems, or juggling money in some way. So if you have been having issues with resources, that's going to alleviate within 2 months. So 2 months from the time that you watch this video. So with the Tower energy being here, this is also a shift in the way that you think, a shift in how you view others, a shift in the way that you perceive the world, you perceive opportunities. Because as soon as you change how you think or how you see, you can change everything else surrounding you. The world is also an emphasis on closed cycles. So if you have been attracting temporary people, the reason why this is because they were supposed to teach you certain lessons. Once those lessons are learned, you close out the cycle and move on to something new. This is also identifying like Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. I do also see Aries here. I don't really call out signs, but I felt the need to do that. Some of you may have been connected to someone that was in that energy. They were manipulative towards you and you caught on to them. But it was a very painful realization. This is like painful realizations in regards to other people and how their actions have been inadvertently affecting you. and making that grand decision to release them, releasing the things that you know are keeping you stuck, releasing baggage, celebrating as well. This is like baby showers, weddings, birthdays. I think Aquarius season is coming up, so there is going to be some sort of celebrations going on. It might not be coming up. Don't quote me on that. But with the Three of Cups being here, this is like you taking time out from your stressors and just like your daily routine to do something different. Every day, do something different. And before you know it, you'll shift your whole perspective and also your environment. Like if you take the same way home every day, try to take a different route. If you go to the same place for dinner or you order the same thing, try something spontaneous and different. And before you know it, like it'll be a ripple effect. You'll start making small changes, and then that will translate into bigger shifts in your life that will also benefit you. So this is my essential messages deck. I was going to do one last spread, but if you want to purchase this, the link for it is in the description box. Main things that Aquarius could work on or focus on around this time. Closet racist or prejudice. So you have people that will be prejudiced towards you. They're prejudiced towards you because of the way that you look, how you speak, your belief system, the amount of money that you make. And working through these obstacles in a way is something that I feel could help you. Because if you acknowledge the fact that you've gotten this far without much support, just imagine how far you could go with these brand new opportunities that are going to be given to you once you have a shift of perspective. We also have refuses to take accountability or ownership. So in what ways do you not take accountability of the positions that you end up in? And they hate you, and it's jealousy. This is essentially what it is. People have extreme jealousy or envy towards you, and they try to disguise that under the vice of, I don't know, being your friend, getting close to you, when the whole time they really wish you were dead. Because look, it says schemes, plots, traps, deep envy, and I was picking up on that from what I'm seeing. Some of you have others that want to get close to you just so they can get to your romantic love interest, which is so twisted because I don't even think that way, so I can't even rationalize someone else thinking that way, but I have to read it like I see it. So you have people that want to get close to you for blessings, or so they can get access to your friends, your family members, your love interests, your opportunities. And triggers, shadow work, things that you can work on. Greed. You are too attracted to things in an excessive way and nothing good comes out of it. So in what ways do you show greed? And last thing is inconsiderate. Act with compassion and kindness. Be thoughtful and polite. It just feels better on the outside. So this may have been people that were either greedy and inconsiderate towards you. And this is also an energy that you could reflect on as well. So that's the end of your reading. Bye.